Now, I'm currently 33 years old and I've been dividend investing consistently now for about a decade, buying dividend paying stocks and ETFs very consistently, basically obsessing over this strategy ever since I started. Now, as of right now, I currently hold on to around 27,000 different shares of different stocks and ETFs. My dividend portfolio is worth shy of $2 million and I earn around $114,000 per year in dividend income, or around $9,500 per month. Now, in this video, I want to go through some of the most important takeaways, some of the most important lessons and things I've learned about when it comes to dividend investing, and trust me, I know a thing or two about it. So if you want to learn some of the secrets about dividend investing at a very high level, definitely stick around, drop a like down below, and let's get right into it. My A to Z dividend investing ebook has already helped countless dividend investors get started with their journey. And my custom dividend tracker, the one I use all the time on my videos, has also helped so many investors stay organized and has actually helped them see their dividend income grow. Well, today I have something even better for you guys. When you click the first link down below in my description and you grab my A to Z dividend investing ebook, today you're not only going to get the ebook, but you're also going to be getting the custom dividend tracker, which you can use to track your own dividend income ongoingly. Get direct access to my personal email where you guys can email me any questions regarding dividend investing. You're also going to receive a link to view all my holdings inside my 7-figure dividend portfolio and see all the positions I add and take away ongoingly. And you're going to get for absolutely free my brand new high yield dividend investing ebook, where I show you the power of maximizing some of these high yielding ETFs and teach you everything there is to know about that also. This is going to be your one shot to grab everything inside of one single bundle, but you got to move quick because I'm not going to offer this for long. Now, with all that, let's get back into the video. Now, the first secret to building a massive dividend portfolio very quickly, relatively speaking, is living below your means. Living beyond your means means that you're doing frequent impulse spending, not using or sticking to a budget. This is something that's going to be very important if you want to build up your dividend portfolio, because think about it this way. The more money you have to put into your portfolio to buy more stocks and ETFs, that's more money that's going to grow your portfolio even that much faster. And by buying more shares of stocks and ETFs that pay dividends, you're going to be getting paid that much more in dividend income in the future. The way that I always looked at this, especially in the early days, and maybe this is a bit toxic, but this is the truth. If I wanted to buy something that's worth $55, let's say at the store, I would always ask myself, what could I buy in the stock market that's worth $55 per share? And at this time, realty income was trading around $50 per share, more or less. So I always told myself, if you don't buy this thing and instead you buy another share of realty income stock, that $55 going into your portfolio, you are now going to get paid around 25 cents per share per month forever. Now, the cool thing about that is over the years, realty income and lots of other names also have grown their dividends. So that $55 purchase that you put off not only is worth whatever in the future, but also how much more income generation you'd be earning. The next dividend secret I want to share with you guys is to reinvest your dividends very early and to reinvest your dividends as fast and as long as possible. Now, in my portfolio, like I shared with you guys during the intro, that's a portfolio that I've been building, like I said, for around a decade now. I started when I was like 24 years old, more or less. And ever since I started dividend investing, I've been reinvesting all my dividends into more shares of stocks and ETFs. Sometimes it's been very tempting to use some of that money, maybe buy myself something at the store, maybe go on a vacation. Especially these days where a lot of my dividend payments pretty frequently are in the multiple thousands of dollars per week, it does get very tempting to want to spend that cash, but instead I decide to continue to reinvest that income and instead to buy more shares of dividend stocks and ETFs, because I know the longer I can do this, the longer I can sort of hold my breath and keep reinvesting those dividends, keep buying more shares of stocks and ETFs, that's only going to snowball the portfolio that much larger for the future. Now, in the early days of your investing career, whether you're earning 25 cents per month in dividends or whether you're earning $25, $250, whatever the case might be, keep reinvesting your dividends as long as possible, because that's going to also help your portfolio snowball that much larger. The next thing that's a very big secret, I did not really realize this probably until halfway throughout my dividend investing career, is look for dividend paying stocks and ETFs that have a nice, juicy, positive dividend growth rate. Now, dividend growth rate is basically the annualized percentage rate of a growth of a particular stock or ETF's dividend over time. So earlier I was talking about realty income and how in the past, I mean, really when I first started buying realty income, I think it was paying like 17 or 18 cents per share per month. Now, as of recent, I think it's up to 27 cents per share per month. And keep in mind, realty income is not even the fastest growing dividend across the market. There's some ETFs like SCHD, which historically have paid around 11% more year over year in dividends. The bottom line is looking for stocks and ETFs that do have a nice high dividend growth rate is, once again, you guessed it, going to help snowball your portfolio that much faster, that much sooner. There's so many other secrets to go through when it comes to dividend investing, but one of the takeaways I want you guys to take with you is that it's not just doing one of these things. I mean, doing just one of these things is probably going to help, but by doing all of them at the same time, by hitting it from all angles, is definitely going to help you move the needle forward. Also, later on, this is a little bit more advanced, but selling cover calls is something I started doing probably about 5 or 6 years ago now, and that has been a game changer for my portfolio. Selling cover calls is an option strategy in which a trader sells a call option while also owning the underlying security. So as you build out your portfolio and you own hundreds of shares of whatever stock or ETF you might own, you can then sell cover calls on those names and have the potential to earn a ton of premium, which you can use then to buy more shares or more stocks and ETFs and compound your portfolio that much faster. Now, another secret to keep in mind, even though it's very tempting, is to not fall into high income, high yield traps necessarily. Now look, I get it. There's some stocks and ETFs out there, especially these days, that do offer a rather high yield to start with, and they might be a great investment opportunity. I'm just saying, generally speaking, don't only look for names that have high yields as the only metric on if or if not you might buy it. And I say that from personal experience. When I started investing around a decade ago, I would literally go on different websites and sort by the highest yield first and just start buying those stocks aimlessly, and that is a horrible, horrible idea. Do tons of research on whatever stocks and ETFs you're looking into and use yield as just one of many metrics. Now, the last secret I definitely want you guys to do, even if you're just starting off building your portfolio, is to track your dividend income. Now, as you saw during the intro, I do offer a dividend tracker. It's the first link down below in my description. You can use that one, or you could honestly use the back of a napkin. Either way, no matter how you track your dividend income, whether you have 4 shares of this, 8 shares of that, I don't really care, but just track what you own, track how much income it's going to be paying you per month on average and per year on average, because trust me, it's going to make investing that much more motivating when you see the number go up week over week, month over month. You're going to be addicted to adding more income, more forward income to your portfolio. So those are several different secrets / takeaways I could give you guys when it comes to dividend investing. Because even though my portfolio is far from the best portfolio across any portfolios in the market, and I'm not the smartest dividend investor across the entire world by any means, I have at 33 years old built a portfolio that now can sustain all my living expenses and then some, and I could honestly retire at any given point now and just live off this dividend income, which is amazing. So I hope you guys took some notes and learned a few things about dividend investing from watching this video. But before you go, all I ask is that you like this video, comment down below your favorite dividend stock or ETF as of right now across the market. Let us know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to please drop a like on it, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks as always for stopping by, and if you are interested in investing, make sure to check out these recent videos I posted right here.